Yeah, that's how you celebrate in Brazil. That was kind of weak, actually. 7-0 LA. Mahomes here. They're down 13-3 to Tyquan Thornton. What a throw. What a catch over the shoulder. 38 yards. That's down to the 33. 17 seconds remaining. Mahomes completes the quick pass to Noah Gray for the short gain. Now it's a mad dash to get the field goal unit onto the field. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Harrison Butker. It's going to be from 59 yards if they can get it off in time. They do. It's long enough, and it is good. Chiefs down 13-6 at the break, third quarter. 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to step up. He's got a lane. He's got a first down.
He's got his shoulder.
Laying out Dante Jackson. Oh, thought he was going to slide, huh? 3rd and 1. Kareem Hunt gets the first down, but Kelsey and Pierre Tart, they get into it. And Tart like, oh, that's a straight roundhouse punch. Next play, Mahomes, a couple of pump fakes. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to do that for the pylon. Chiefs down 13-12. Butker missed the extra point. So how will the Chargers respond? Herbert, little play action. Lat McConkey, 16-yard gain, another first down. 3rd and 3 now, just outside the 10. Keenan Allen, touchdown, Chargers. Herbert looked solid in this game as the Chargers go up 20-12. We're in the fourth quarter now. Chiefs 3rd and 5, their own 40. Mahomes in trouble. Watch this. Steps up, about to go down, and just tosses it.
How?
He just flips over 3 dudes to Juju Smith-Schuster. Look at that. Only Mahomes would do that. And you'd only want him doing it. So that keeps the drive alive. And then here, what a play. The little deke out to the flat instead. It hits Kelsey for the 37-yard touchdown. They would go for 2, not get it, so it's 20-13. And freeze frame. Now it's 3rd and 14. Got 2 minutes to go. Chargers trying to nurse the clock and that lead, and Herbert with a huge run for the first down. They'd be able to run out the clock, and they get the win over the Chiefs, 27-21. Well, Jim Harbaugh, a perfect 6-0 in season openers in his career. That ties Mike Shanahan for the second longest streak by a head coach in NFL history, and trails only George Allen, who won 11 straight openers back in the 1960s and 70s.
Okay, so that's interesting as we say hello to Damian Woody, because they're 6-0 in season openers, but the Chargers had lost 7 in a row to the Chiefs. Justin Herbert in this game, 3 touchdown passes, 318 yards, 0 picks. What impressed you the most about the way he played?
Well, he was, Nicole, he was so confident in the pocket. Like the thing that stood out to me is the Chiefs couldn't get any pressure on Justin Herbert, and the way he was able to dissect what the Chiefs were trying to do defensively against them. Didn't matter if they rushed forward, if they brought the house. He had an answer for it all. And it just seemed like, for me, the Chargers, they let the Ferrari loose in Justin Herbert, and he put on a masterful display against that very good Chiefs defense.
Okay, like what kind of Ferrari? Are we talking like old school Ferrari? Are we talking like a Formula One Ferrari? What kind of Ferrari? I need to know the details.
I know you're a car lady. We're talking Formula One Ferrari.
Okay.
We're on that level.
Okay, all right. We'll make sure it's the right Formula One Ferrari, but we'll have that discussion later. Look, for the Chiefs, because sometimes their strategy can get you into trouble.
Good point.
Anyway, the Chiefs, they lost this game, but they also lost Xavier Worthy early on. The impact of his absence for that offense was what?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the lack of explosive plays. I mean, we saw a couple of them. Tyquan Thornton had a big explosive, and Travis Kelce. But when you take away Xavier Worthy, he's not available to you. That's the speed element that you can't teach. That scares the opposing defense. And with him being out early, you saw this Chiefs offense kind of revert back to what we saw in 2024, more methodical, dink and dunk, those type of things. So I know the Chiefs want to get back to a more explosive element, and that's what not having Xavier Worthy meant to that Chiefs offense.
Okay, fine. It wasn't clicking on all cylinders. However, there was that Mahomes magic moment, like in the fourth quarter. Again, I just that completion over what three defenders. It makes no sense. How did he do it? Maybe why? Also, I don't know.
I mean, it's just Mahomes magic. Like, there's only I don't know if anyone else can really do these type of things. Maybe Lamar, maybe Josh, but we've seen this type of stuff from Patrick Mahomes throughout his career, and we just saw another spectacular one tonight.
It doesn't make any sense.
He threw the ball sideways. It wasn't a spiral. He threw it sideways.
He threw it like I would throw it, let's be honest. Look, it doesn't get any easier for the Chiefs. They go up against the defending Super Bowl. Why are you laughing? You're not supposed to be laughing at that. The Eagles next week in Kansas City. Don't go too far because we've got more from you.
Can't go 2-0 unless you're 1-0. And our guys really prepared for it. They worked extremely hard. And just throughout the course of the game, could tell that our guys weren't going to be denied. And we were definitely playing against a team that's how they played. They're not going to be denied. Two opposing wills, two opposing forces, and we came out on top.
Hey Jim, what did you think of Justin's 3rd and 14 scramble there to essentially clinch the game?
Yeah, I thought it was a great job. Great job by Trey Pipkins too, on the edge. It's a really hard thing for a tackle to, when the edge rusher, sees the quarterback moving, that's when you get the holding penalty. And Mike Devlin teaches them to let go when they have that reaction. And Trey did a great job. I was really proud of Trey on that. And then Justin had an incredible game. Also, Trey Pipkins' birthday today. By the way, happy birthday to Trey. Justin was phenomenal today in every way. Pinpoint accuracy. Thought he did a great job with his legs and running there at the end, sealing the game. And just overall toughness. I mean, just complete stalwart. I mean, took some big hits, gave a few shots himself. It was incredible quarterback play today.
Jim, can you talk about the team's ability, right here in the front, the team's ability to respond? Like after every, touchdown or big play the Chiefs had, you guys came back. Can you talk about that, please?
Yeah, we were talking about it on the sideline. I mean, the Chiefs, they weren't going to give us the game, and we were going to have to win. We were going to have to win it, and our guys, as you said, responded every single time. I'm glad you mentioned that. Even before the half, I was trying to run the ball, get the play clock down to 13 seconds, and when we called a outside run, none of us smart coaches relayed the message to our young running back to stay in bounds, and not his fault at all. That's on me. I told him. I told the guys that at halftime, and after the game, I said, had I just told him, we'd have won the game, And they said, hey, we did win the game. Okay, that's because you guys had our back, and responded. That was great. Great job by our players. And then, on that 4th and 1, big 4th and 1 in our territory, give the ball to Amarian Hampton, and he was not going to be denied. It's monumental. It's monumental. It's September 5th, I'll go down in some Charger lore. In my opinion, it was a big win.
Big win indeed, because it snapped a 7-game losing streak from the Chargers against the Chiefs. Andy Reid and his squad, they start the season 0-1.
Years ago, we had a couple of them. So Xavier Worthy hurt his shoulder right early in the game, and then Tranquil, Bolton, and Gelati, but they all finished, and they should be okay as we go forward. I'd like to thank the people of Brazil here, and for Sao Paulo for the hospitality. We didn't give all those fans that showed up the best show. We can learn from this as we move forward, which we'll do. I've got to make sure I get my team in a better state there coming out with playing with more emotion. And we were a little flat that first half, and that cost us. There were some good things in there, but again, we've got to make sure we take care of business with that, and that's my responsibility. So I'll leave it at that. If you have any questions, go ahead and fire away.
Sam, but any indication for Xavier Worthy about the series?
We'll know tomorrow once we get back and do an MRI. So.
What do you evaluate the passing game?
Yeah, listen, I thought it was kind of a two halves passing game. I thought the first half we were off a bit, and then the second half it picked up a little bit. We had a few more explosives there, and got into a little rhythm, better rhythm than what we had there. So we got to, again, I've got to make sure that we start faster in there.